Watch this video if you want to learn what Side Hustle Summit is all about from someone who was in the room with just 40 people when they announced it months and months and months ago, before it became public. In case you haven't heard of Side Hustle Summit, it's on track to be the biggest business education event in the entire world. Not just for AI, even though that's the niche, which we'll talk about what is in it. They're going for a record, and you won't believe who holds it right now. It's actually Matthew McConaughey. So Russell Brunson and Ahmad Ghazi are going all out. They've combined forces, and I'll give you a little context of how I know each of them and why I was in the room to meet them and greet them to learn about this. I want to be transparent about Ahmad Ghazi. It's someone I only knew and heard of. I never really subscribed to his YouTube channel, watched his videos, or bought anything from him. So meeting him in person was like my first impression of him, and wow, very impressive what this young hustler has done. He's whip smart, an amazing content creator, obviously, savvy businessman, but also a really good teacher. Russell Brunson, on the other hand, I've known for over a decade. He's made a huge impact on my life, and honestly, I would say everything I know about marketing, I've learned from Russell. I've walked on his stages before and collected awards for making multiple millions and even 10 million. When I first heard of Side Hustle Summit, it was earlier this year. I was invited to this private event with Ahmad and Russell, and about 40 other 8- and 9-figure entrepreneurs. I got to learn the behind the scenes of what this thing is really going to be, and honestly, it's a business model that I have never done or tried before, so I had a lot of questions. Let's start with who Side Hustle Summit is for. Side Hustle Summit is a beginner-friendly educational training that's going to teach you how to use AI to make money. I love the way that Russell and Ahmad have laid out AI as just a tool, whereas I think a lot of other places, they say that the AI makes money itself, but just like the internet is just a tool. You still have to learn the business side or any type of business and apply it to the internet, essentially. So on top of teaching you AI and giving you AIs that you can use in AI agents, packaged together with a really interesting business model, which I've never heard of. And how long is it going to take you to learn it? 5 days. This entire training is just 5 days to learn everything you need to know, and the grand price of actually free. It is completely free to join for all 5 days, and you'll get the opportunity to learn everything you need to know to do this business model with AI on your own. Like all free events, there's going to be opportunities for you to upgrade and purchase things, part of a upsell package after the event is over. If those opportunities make sense for you, get them. If not, just do the whole thing free. Let's talk about the business model. So you're going to learn AI. You're going to get AI tools and agents that can basically do, I would say, 95% of the work and that you're kind of just managing. But what's the business? I learned that the business is based off something called pent-up demand. And this is how it was explained to me when I literally asked this question to Ahmad. Let's look at content creators specifically for this example. Every content creator has pent-up demand. Let's go to the extreme. Mr. Beast, a household name, most successful content creator. His pent-up demand is essentially he's created so much value and content in the world that now when he makes chocolate or burger joint or whatever else he's going to make in the future, people will come flooding and buying. How is this possible? Because through his content, he builds up pent-up demand. Mr. Beast is not just a content creator, he's a businessman. Most content creators don't have an actual business. They just make content. And so this is one way that it comes into play, is they're providing an algorithm and an AI to find content creators, for example, that have a lot of pent-up demand with no business offer. And based off this data, it's going to scan their audience and all their content to help come up with an offer from scratch and then build it. To clarify, you're not doing it, your AI is doing it from Side Hustle Summit. And then the AI is going to pitch this product to the content creator. I'm not talking about big content creators, like content creators that have even 10,000 followers have pent-up demand. They could be making money. The other stat you should know is that 95% of content creators make less than $10,000 a year. Why is that? Because they don't have someone like you that's helping run their business. They need someone like you. That's a little inside scoop of one of the many things you're going to learn into how to apply these AI agents and tools you're going to get. I've signed up and I'm looking forward to joining. You should join just to learn, see some of the greatest people to ever do it, how they run this workshop, all the stuff you'll learn. And of course, there's so much stuff that I probably don't even know as they're still developing, all the bonuses and surprises they'll get along the way, which are always worth it. So check the link in the bio, go to brandify.com/SHS.